Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution, and let's continue the game where we last left off, which is trying to head towards the morgue and try to sneak past. Made it. Phew, that was a close one. We still need to get to the lower basement area.
Takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
Mr. Taggart went on to express a sincere
Where exactly is the basement floor? Level 2 security. Wonder if see the restrooms. There might be another vent which we can use. So far so good. There is a vent and a pocket secretary. Let's read it. Maybe one of those. It's a code to one of those doors. Might find something interesting in there. Let's risk it. Nope. Suspicious. Wonder who got suspicious. Maybe they saw the open door. And here we could have found also the password. No. Oh, damn. Didn't meant to. Okay, so it's on now. That was actually. Didn't meant to do that. That was a. Oh, and. Oh, yeah, forgot. Now we got alarms. Oh.
Report! What's going on over there? Give it up! Come out!
No.
Get out here! I see you! Holding position! Give yourself up! Report! What's going on over there? Report! I heard that!
Damn, Oh! Well, I'm gonna die pretty soon if I don't get up.
This is gonna end badly for you!
Yeah, it's... Oh, it's gonna... Well, that was a... That was to be expected. I'm not built for combat, and damn... But it was actually a bottom mistake that I did. So... Let's try it again. Hopefully not too far away from a safe point. All the way from here. Damn. Well, let's try to... I didn't mean to poke out. It was a little bit of a camera angle screw up on my part. I was trying to walk along the wall. I'm gonna use a save feature next time, so if I once again screw up and die, don't have to do this all from here.
Unequivocally deplore the methods used by these men. Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened here.
Okay, let's try it again. But now let's do a save. Now, which one was the police station? So, well, how the hell... Who the hell sees me? Now I have to say, now I was a bit surprised. Oh. Oh.
I see you! He's over here! Come out!
That...
Get out here! Give yourself up! Holding position! This is gonna end badly for you. Holding position! Get down! Get down, asshole!
Oh.
Holding position! Holding position! Show yourself! Stop!
Well, let's see if we can do a better job now. Now, definitely use a... No, not gonna use that. No, that. I'm gonna use a protein bar. Come on. Yeah, not the best. Let's see if we can finally lose them. No, I found a cousin grenade. Blues. And there,
This isn't happening.
and there's Sanders actually.
Don't hurt me. Please.
Get in here, you bitch! Go ahead. End it.
Hoping I could talk to you, but damn, can't do that now. Could I deactivate the alarm somewhere? Reload speed upgrade. Oh. Oh dear. Let's upgrade that. What's there? Oh, that leads to the sewer system.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedot connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Well, thankfully he didn't know that I was the intruder. But there are still... And now the alarms have ceased because they didn't find me.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
And now we need to leave. Let's see if we can escape through the sewers. Second grade, no, I think that's a no-go. Gotta go the way we came. Damn, it was a little bit... Let's see. Sanders.
This ain't no zoo, you jerk. Besides, if it was, you'd be the freak everyone would come to see.
No.
Sorry, baby. Can't do it through the bars.
Damn, I'm still a little perplexed. Who saw me? Actually. I want to check my inventory. I'll move it in here. Got a couple of painkillers, a little bit of ammo. But we took down the cops with non-lethal means. Oh, it's an elevator. I do wonder where it leads. No. Oh, didn't get enough for next praxis. So, but yeah. Might as well then get some items. Still kind of wish could have gone past this without an alarm. But maybe I'll check the elevator now. Maybe I can get... Or then I'm gonna enter straight into someone's... Could I? It does little bother me a little bit, I have to admit. How...
Huh?
Oh, damn it. And once again. Now I'm also short on those ammos. From the Pep's gun. Oh!
I've got a visual. Need a line of sight.
Oh dear.
Throw down your weapon. I don't want to kill you.
Ah, not enough energy.
This won't end well.
Yep.
Report. What's going on over there? Please don't kill me. This won't end. What's going on over there? Hands where I can see it. Calm yourself. Leave me alone. Get reinforcements. Come on out. Please. Don't kill me.
Oh.
No use running.
Oh. Well, it is actually.
No use
Whoop.
running.
Or maybe not.
Give yourself up. Suspect is hit. Holding position. Holding position.
Oh. Missed. Oh, and now I died. Oh, well, I'm gonna try and sneak. I doubt I get an autosave before that. So one moment, let's see if I can actually get to the point where I was without being detected. But I did get a good run. So one moment, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's try again. And this time I actually managed to get this far without being detected, which is weird. And I'm gonna actually do another save. Because I did exactly the same way, and this time nobody saw me. So I don't know, maybe it was a bug or glitch, or I did something differently. Who can say? But let's try to do this the sneaky way. turn off those cameras. Let's see now if I can actually talk with Sanders.
No!
Those guys saw me knock them out, but... and now I can actually talk to Sanders.
Come to gloat, Hanser? Enjoy it while you can. I won't be here long.
That's pretty optimistic talk from a guy facing terrorism charges.
Ain't gonna be any charges. You think your boss is the only powerful man in this city? The way I figure it, DA's getting a phone call right about now.
Yeah? Well, I know the DA. He can't be bought.
Ain't about money, Cholo. You and your company, you're fucking with nature, trying to control human evolution. But you got no clue what the real cost of your tinkering would be. Thank God a lot of other men do. Powerful men. Powerful enough to pick up a phone and get me free. Just watch.
Are we talking about your brother?
You stay away from him, Hanser. You even think about going after him. Oh, fuck it, man. You don't know nothing about my brother and me. We're done here.
Too bad I don't have any more of those auto hacks, because then I could just hack the lasers and escape through the sewers. But that's a no-go for... Gotta go back the way I came. It has its risks. Let's just grab a couple of items, then talk with the coroner, and then... Damn, inventory full. No. Let's drop something for a moment. Thankfully, you can always pick up things that you drop. Well, I'm gonna drop the handgun, and there is a reason why I luggage this around. Actually, let's move. For a later use. Also, oh yeah, I got also an empty mine plate. Well, actually, since I'm not using a grenade for the moment, I could combine and have a mine might. Because I have a use for this handgun later in the game. Too bad that you cannot, you know, upgrade your non-lethal weapons. That is one thing that makes them a little bit, well, difficult to use. Or gotta be careful that I don't get spotted. Yeah, now he's coming back here. I don't know if he actually reacts to the open lockers. They do react to open doors, but lockers I think they will ignore.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it. other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
And now we got the ghost bonus as well, which does allow us to use up another praxis. But what should we use? Should we grant an extra energy cell? Punch through wall. Decisions. Or should I... Should I save? How much credits do I have? 1,009. Not enough for a praxis kit. Well, maybe I should... I'll enhance my eyes that now I have immunity for concussion grenades, which means I can look while I throw them. And now let's try to do this the second time and go without being noticed. Ooh, that was a close one. Whew. Got this guy. Thankfully he didn't see me. Definitely should also upgrade my radar range. Next time maybe I'll now add another energy cell. Yeah, once again trying to... Maybe I was a little too much detached from the wall when I got spotted. There are a couple of... How? I just don't get it. Oh. The only part that I really don't get it is like... Oh, that's really annoying. And that feels a little unfair. I really can't figure out how anyone could see me from beyond that. Oh. Well, thankfully there aren't that many difficult, let's say, unfairly feeling,
No, don't
the
bring it
autosave
here.
kicks
Frank's
in
not
from
finished
here.
running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
Really gotta... That is definitely annoying. Now, did I already upgrade my... No, I have... It's just about... Let's just go quickly. Once I'm out of that opening, it should be relatively easy. But once again, let's try to save in this point. Which one? Let's put in the save data too. So I don't have to always... Because I really can't see how anyone could actually see me, given that I'm already ducking when I go. One of the few cases where I actually feel a little bit cheated. That if you even slightly let go of the wall, that they see you. Yeah, that definitely feels a bit, well, off. Now I just need to get to the... Of course, there were also those couple of guards in the railing, or officers. We're getting close. Gotta be a little patient. Not my strong suit, I admit, but maybe this time. And now one more hurdle in here. which way was the air vent so I can get to the... it was here. Ah. Made it. Now, okay. Let's just get out of here. This time we made it completely without being detected after a few tries. Now we are in the neutral area. We can also go and meet Megan's mother and complete that side quest as well. So let's do that first before heading our own apartment. And I think I also have some devil beer, so I might as well give it to if I see Latifah. Ah, and here's our actually...
Hey, Jensen! Long time no see.
The person...
Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. I like your new style. A bit revealing for my taste, but not entirely unappealing.
Oh, yeah? Well, don't get your hopes up, big boy. I'm undercover, keeping tabs on derelict row-ballers. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy is nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
How about the target, O'Malley? Got any more info?
He's a cop, but he went on assignment with the feds for a while. No reports, no address, nothing. We're pretty sure he got tied up in major covert ops, but never got anything solid on him. He has a badge, but he doesn't feel like a cop at all.
I haven't walked the beat in a while. Could you give me a quick sit-rep of the local gangs?
You know, gangs are not the finest example of evolution, if you catch my drift. Everything's pretty much the same. The derelict row-ballers are still dealing and stealing, getting into fights with OGs, and defacing augmented people's property.
Yeah, right. Upstanding citizens.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the Motor City Bangers. Ignorant scumbags just like the DRBs, only some of them are augmented scumbags.
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could discredit your investigation.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the publisher.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman?
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I needed to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-AUG gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would make shit easier to handle on my side.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
As I was about to say, that was the information Pritchard told us about. Another side mission. And we'll do that eventually, but first let's get other things done. And here is our room or apartment. And there is Megan's mother.
What you got in that head of yours? An intelligence chip? You gonna steal some poor natural's job? My father lost his factory job to a robot back in 2012. But at least that thing couldn't think for itself.
People see conspiracies everywhere. They're saying that Lim's personal catalogs mean some people get preferential treatment. Please.
No new updates about our infiltration into the police station.
If you ask me, these riots are David Sarif's fault. How can you say that? He has this air of arrogance about him, this sense of superiority. People don't like arrogance.
David Sarif has almost single-handedly kept the city afloat for the past 15 years. A lot of people have jobs because of him.
Doesn't mean he has the right to look down on us. In fact, most people who support augmentation technology have that sense of entitlement about them. Like, because they have money and can enhance themselves, they can do whatever they want.
Put it in perspective, Sharon. If the people you're talking about have jobs, chances are they have David Sarif to thank for it.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good. So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have. I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you for all you did. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
And that's completion of this side quest.
No offense, but if it were up to me, this place would have a no-AUG policy. But that ain't never gonna happen. Not with people like David Sarif throwing their weight around.
Where are you, Jensen? I haven't got all night.
Hello, Pritchard. I'm almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can access my personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Well, let's do that and then cut the video.
Pritchard, the hub's connected.
I know. Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
I need his name, Pritchard, not his entire genetic history.
That's not his DNA. It's the data he was trying to steal from us before he... My God, Jensen. Your suicide hacker didn't kill himself.
You obviously didn't see his brain splattered all over the floor.
No, you don't understand. The wet drive modification in this chip, it allows someone to hack through you. It turns you quite literally into a human proxy.
So he wasn't working alone. Someone off-site was doing the actual hacking.
Exactly. And whoever it was tried to hide his location by using multiple satellites. But I may have just traced him to here, an abandoned factory complex in Highland Park.
Get me the address, Pritchard. Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.
Adam, it's David.
Let me guess. You're sending me to Highland Park.
Not just yet. Frank's figured out why the network's been compromised. There's a persistent transmission coming from Derelict Row.
Street gang territory?
Well, our dead friend was posing as an anti-AUG. Who better to hide with than the D-Row ballers?
Right. I'm on my way.
Well, I'm gonna cut the video here now. So, when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue on with the side missions, because pretty soon we'll be entering in a whole new area, but that'll be in the next video. And also let's investigate Jensen's apartment. But as always, until then, I'll see you when I see you. Later.